just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Joanna Mann.
She brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that she gets and the fact that she's not issuing free passes, that's going to make her more economical in her pitch count, allow her to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
On the ground. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And that drops in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. In there at the knees.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very confident because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Mann back to work. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball there. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Close pitch there, and she's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Francisco Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Bader raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one fouled off. There's a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 out, space is empty. Strike 2. To third, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. He goes down looking.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Jesse Winker. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
There's a strike.
Wow, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
She's desperately looking for that swing and miss. She's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swinging a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mann back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alvarez batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Check swing. Called strike. Got him swinging on the curveball. Strikeout number 8.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Gilbert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Bro takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a foul ball. Got it. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Drops into the glove, 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And it's fouled away.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Fouled off left side. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Stays alive. Got him looking. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And now it's Juan Soto. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Vientos, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first. Brogue. He'll do it himself. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets.
Now pitching for.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Mann pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts. Joanna, Mann, the league leader in wins, preparing to take the hill. Can the ace deliver another gem in this one? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Philadelphia. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher tonight, Joanna, Mann. Been a pretty impressive first year in the big leagues for her.
She's a Rookie of the Year candidate, and what I'm impressed by is her ability to make quick adjustments. The control and command has been there, something you don't see in young pitchers, but I think she's got more than just Rookie of the Year potential, but perhaps a Cy Young in the future.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
she got him. And there's one away.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's fouled off. Witt with a homer in his last game. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Salvador Perez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one. Top of the second, here's the Royals' designated hitter, Michael Massey. And a strike in there. Massey measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
I got it.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jhonkensy Noel. And there's a strike.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
MJ Melendez.
Mann back to work. Popped up. Castro. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Nick Lofton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Garcia batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Lofton stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out looking. Jonathan India at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped up throw. Makes the grab, and that is that. leave one. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Right through there for a strike.
She's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made. Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez. Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball. Bro steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. So now here's the DH, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Royals set down in order. Nothing across. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Velasquez, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
She just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop she was dealing with at the plate.
Noel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Royals bats are quiet there, and it remains 1-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Lofton.
Mann back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Caught him looking for the K. Make it 6. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Michael Massey getting ready to hit. And fouled off. Fought off foul. In the air, right side, Castellanos. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. Fouled off. He was late.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And she adds another strikeout to the pile. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And that one fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. Stop. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Melendez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, she's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got him! That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. KC down in order. Mann piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill.
I love what she was doing out there on the mound in this one. And